Hello everyone, my name is Shireen and welcome back to another Dauntless video. Phoenix Labs have released a August roadmap. This came out on the 1st of August and I completely missed it. But I thought I would cover it because there are huge changes coming to Dauntless and it looks pretty cool. And honestly, I miss playing this game so much. Like, this is the game that got me through lockdown 2020 and 2021. I spent like 4 hours a day playing this game. I uploaded one video a day for like 2 years playing this game, and it's just sad that every time I log in, like I'm just bored. There's nothing to do, or the quests are too grindy, and the events are just aren't worth it. And it's just I haven't played this game in such a long time, and I'm hoping that this update will shed some light on what they've been working on and how they're going to improve Dauntless the road ahead. Okay, let's see what we have here. So, it says, Hey Slayers, welcome to the latest edition of State of Dauntless. Today we've got some exciting development news to share with you. For the last few months, our team has been steadily growing and working behind the scenes on a major update that will launch in the summer 2024. The Shattered Isles content update. We know many of you have been eagerly waiting for updates and details about future development, so thank you for your patience while we finalize our plans for this major upcoming patch. Now, some people may say that this is a long time to wait for a video game, but honestly, I became so tired of the weekly updates to Dauntless that were just buggy. They had server bugs, they had cosmetic bugs, they had quest bugs, they had event bugs, and for them to be able to release one big update, that will be so much better because then they can zero in on it, they can have tunnel vision on the update, they can do whatever they, want to do with it, they can optimize it, they can test it as much as possible. So carrying on from there, the Shattered Isles will include a new permanent progression system, combat updates including the ability to swap weapons during combat, improved Behemoth behavior, enhanced core gameplay, system mod upgrades, and much more that we will get into later in this post. I cannot tell you how fed up I am of the Reforge system, like so many, okay? When I first played the Reforge system, it was great. It was actually fun to reforge and upgrade, and get the skill levels. But after like a month, after about 3 to 6 months, it gets really boring and really grindy to the point where I just didn't want to do it anymore. I think the most I've ever grinded for the Reforge is like maybe weapon skill level 11, maybe 15. So the fact that they're working on a completely new progressive system is incredible, and I hope they've taken all the feedback on board because there have been a lot of complaints about it. This one is interesting. Combat upgrades including the ability to swap weapons during combat. I don't know why you would want to do this, but it's a cool concept. Uh, combat upgrades. I don't know what that would entail. If you have any ideas, please leave it in the comments down below. So check this out. This one is the one that we all want. Improved Behemoth behavior. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've been hit by Drask. Or hit by... Oh, God. What's the other one called? I haven't played this so long. Oh, but literally, when Drask hits, or like when Drask spins, and you get hit by the head or the tail when you're nowhere near the hitbox, that is ridiculous. That is my 100% pet peeve with this game. Enhanced core gameplay, please fix the dodges and the lag and stuff, please. System-wide upgrades. Yeah, so that's the main part. I'm actually really looking forward to this. The Shattered Isles is our commitment to making Dauntless the very best it can be for all Slayers as our community continues to grow and evolve. Yes, because there's nothing to do in Endgame. Like, there's literally nothing to do. If you don't like Trials, which hardly anyone likes it. I mean, if you do like Trials, you must be a really good player, or you love grinding, or you love just getting hit out of nowhere. But, we need something else, man. Dauntless first entered beta more than 6 years ago. Since then, we have learned a lot and received feedback from players about the kind of experiences you would like to have while hunting. As a live service game that patches every 2 or 3 weeks, it is challenging to make large changes that have a meaningful impact on current systems and address long-standing feedback. To execute more substantial changes, we've decided to go full steam ahead on a key development effort for the Shattered Isles. This is what we wanted. The biggest complaint on the Dauntless Reddit is communication. The amount of times we've said to them, please add this back, or please change this, or we don't like this because of this reason, or this doesn't work because of this reason. I keep complaining about the fact that they add stuff to the game and it's so lackluster that no one wants to play it. Like there are so many different examples. Take the radiant escalation, for example. We were waiting for so long for the escalation. It's just boring, man. They're finally admitting that they've been bad at it. They're finally admitting that they've been bad at the communication. They've been bad at listening to us. They haven't acted fast enough. And honestly, they're saying that they didn't have enough time to act. Not everyone can keep up with the Fortnite weekly updates or monthly updates. Some people need longer to do their stuff, man. And this is the same complaint for live service games. It was the exact same for Spellbreak. Spellbreak had the exact same problem. The developers weren't listening. They kept updating stuff and changing things and not listening to the community. It's the same thing. Thankfully Dauntless is still around, but Spellbreak isn't. The developers didn't care. They literally just didn't care. What does this mean for you? Whether you are new to Dauntless or a veteran slayer with years of experience, you will continue to have plenty of events and activities to look forward to in-game while we work on the Shattered Isles. And for the love of God, please change the events. Like, the events, the quests specifically are so grindy, bro. Like, it was so good. Like, I remember when I first played Dauntless, my first ever event was the Springtide event of 2020. It was so much fun. You could unlock so many cosmetics. What did they do? They changed it. So you got the bare, like, maybe 4 or 5 cosmetics. And the rest of them, you had to buy them in the shop with platinum, or you had to use real money to purchase platinum to then purchase those cosmetics. That's not how an event should be run. You shouldn't have to grind hundreds of thousands of items or break parts, that kind of stuff, to complete an event. It shouldn't be like that. It should be fun. We have been working hard to ensure that we are able to deploy the above content without patches or downtime, so we will only patch for major bug fixes as necessary. After we've shipped the Shattered Isles in the summer of 2024, we will return to our regular patch cadence, adding more Behemoths, gear, and other new content, like the community design Behemoth Codename Crudge. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Crudge was one that they announced, but they paused. They hit pause on everything. And honestly, when they initially hit pause, I think they announced it like maybe last year, maybe early this year. I can't really remember when. But initially, I was disappointed in it because I was like, why are they doing that? But of course, they need the time. They had to, dude. They were running themselves into the ground. So of course they had to be like, no, we can't do anything else. So they put everything on pause. And now, months later, they're telling us, we need more time. Give us more time. We'll listen to you. We're going to add new stuff to the game. That's what we want. Is that not what we want? We literally want this. We've been asking for this for so long. Man, I cannot explain how like frustrating and how happy I am to hear this. The fact that it took them so long to realize this. You can't keep up with games like Fortnite. You just can't do it. All of this paragraph is why they lost so many partners. Literally. The amount of partners, you all know who they are. The amount of partners for this game who literally made YouTube videos saying that we gave them feedback when we were like playing the early versions of the major updates, and they literally didn't listen to us. There were bugs in those updates. We told them, and they didn't listen to us. This is why they left. This is why they stopped making videos. And they're finally saying, yeah, they're not saying it directly, but they're basically saying we messed up. We should listen to you. Now we want to listen to you, so give us a chance to listen. Give us a chance, basically. They're like, it's almost like they're pleading for us to like come back and just give them a second chance. And I'm happy to give them that. If they actually stick to their word, if they stick to all of this, I will give them a second chance. Okay, the Shattered Isles coming summer 2024. As we look toward the future of Dauntless, we want to focus our efforts on 3 specific areas that will enable us to grow the game and our community of Slayers. These areas are gear, encounters, and overall player experience. The Shattered Isles will bring significant changes to the way you slay and progress with your gear. You'll also be able to better enjoy the vibrancy of our old world as we bring islands to life with bespoke encounters that visually and mechanically demonstrate the true threat behemoths pose. Lastly, we want to provide you with an elevated player experience by offering a major overhaul of core systems and elegant UI updates. So that seems to say that we're gonna be going back like to the before the hunting ground, before when you had to actually chase the behemoth and actually track it down on the old quote unquote hunting grounds, on the old quote unquote Ramsgate, or the original Ramsgate, I should say. Encounters, more dynamic islands, new behemoth behaviors, including the ability to attack and destroy environments. Ooh, okay. Okay. New hunt experience combine the clarity of old pursuit hunts and the dynamic appeal of open world. Thank you. I miss those pursuit hunts so much. That's the thing, when Hunting Grounds were first released, I kind of didn't miss them, but now that I've been to Hunting Grounds, I miss that pursuit. Like, I miss the listening for the behemoth and running towards it and not knowing where it is. Or like one person finding the behemoth and throwing up a flare, then you'll rush to the behemoth. It might take you a while to beat the behemoth, but the whole experience is really fun. Encounters that test your mastery of game mechanics and fine-tune difficulty across all modes. Very good. Not all of us want to grind out trials. Okay, so player experience as well. Key bug fixes, balance, improved clarity and visual style, improved main story and side quests, improved tutorial systems, improved UI, new activities, and more meaningful rewards for events. Thank you. Thank you. It's literally like they've taken this like 3, 4, whatever, how many months it's been, and just gathered up all the feedback we've given them, and they're finally doing something with it. So let's go and watch this as well. Let's turn it down a little bit actually as well. Okay, so they're currently using chain blades against a Nasher, and as you can see, they've automatically or prompted to swap into a sword. Unfortunately, there is no numbers, so you don't know how much the damage they're doing, but it's kind of seamless. You can see that it seamlessly switches between chain blades. And a sword, again, I don't know why you would want this in the game. I don't know why you would want to switch weapons, unless they're making weapons specific. So like you want to do a lot of damage with an axe, but you also want to wound the behemoth with a wall pipe, maybe? But yeah, I guess it would be hard to kind of swap between a slow weapon like a hammer and then switch to something fast like a wall pipe or chain blade. I think that would be kind of weird, but might be kind of interesting to see how they implement that into the game. And that's basically it for this update. So I am looking forward to this update. I really am. It sounds really cool. I'm looking forward to summer 2024. It's a long way away. It's basically like almost a year, 8 months away. But let me know what you think about this update. Are you looking forward to the updates, the reworks, the bug fixes? Does it sound like they're actually listening to us as a community? Better late than never, right? So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I don't know what that will be, but I'll see you then. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. So they're fighting a Nasher, and they're currently using, I don't know what those are called. It's been so long. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh, I need to start that again. They're not Aether Strikers. They're Chain Blades. They're Chain Blades, Shireen. Oh my gosh, dude.